Alright, we're gonna see if we can do the world's first Heartworm speedrun. So let's go ahead and get started. And go. A little sloppy to start.
Sometimes I wonder if I spend more time thinking about death than the average person. My grandfather died a while back. I know it happens to everyone, but it almost feels like I'm obsessed. It's frustrating. No matter what I try, my thoughts always circle back to the one thing I can't control: my own mortality.
I am gonna try to see if I can squeeze between those last boxes on the train puzzle.
The answers I need. I just hope it's worth it.
Based on my experience, it might not work, but if it does, it's a bit of a time saver. That's a weird twist. Right now the clock puzzle for 12:15. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Nope, wanted to combine.
The air. What just happened? All those stairs, and what was that thing chasing me? Now I'm somewhere. If this is the afterlife, it's not what I was expecting. Regardless of my expectations, I can't go back the way I came. Good. I'm not leaving until I get answers.
I turned way more than I thought I did. Okay, wasn't close enough, I guess. Cool. Oh, that's dumb. We're gonna take a small detour.
It's a few blocks away, though. It wasn't as close.
That ammo there is very important. We're gonna be using that to set up an infinite ammo glitch.
Oh.
And then I'm not grabbing the bat here, but I am
never came back after
coming over
that.
here to try to bait this guy.
I'll never forget that day.
Yeah, that's good. Otherwise, I'll end up doing 2 laps around the baseball diamond in order to get the plates, because it'll launch the slow attack at me. Here, if it does it, I can dodge it pretty easy. There we go. But while this building here is not necessarily required, I am going to come in here because I want to be able to get 2 things. First off, I'm going to get the burst mod for the camera, which essentially doubles my damage output. And I also want to get the inventory upgrade, which, again, I don't think is actually necessary. I think you can actually get by in the speedrun without actually needing the 2 extra inventory slots, but, you know, might as well grab it since we have the stuff. Also have always run on in this part specifically so that I never stop running and thereby be forced to walk through the whole house. Now that I'm done with the house, though, I can turn that off.
My grandparents' house. This hallway led to my bedroom, my sanctuary. As weird as it is, those lit windows feel comforting, like coming.
I don't actually need to use... I can save one menu by waiting to equip the mod until I, pick up the inventory slot. There we go. Apparently the game makes you start walking after every door transition unless you mash the
This doesn't
shift
make
key,
any
so I might
sense.
actually switch to doing... There we go. So now whenever I run out of camera,
Is this the
what'll
same
happen
room
is
as
the
in
game will think that I have 24 ammo because of the first stack, but it will pull from the second stack, which has 22 ammo, therefore causing that stack to go into the negative and turning it into an unlimited stack. So I now effectively have infinite ammo, unless I reload a save or die. I'll still have to reload every 24 shots, but
I haven't thought about this
That's
place
it.
in years. When I lived here, it was definitely dingy.
and
but
honestly,
I
it takes
don't think
more
it was
time to reload your
this
camera from
bad.
the inventory than it does
Although I wasn't paying
just
too
playing
much
the game.
attention back then.
So the only benefit that you
The
get from
divorce was
combining the ammo pack
distracting
and the
at best.
inventory normally is the safety of the enemy not being able to move during the same time. So I might do that in like boss fights, but I generally won't. I'll generally just let Sam reload on her own time. Hi, friend. Bye, friend. So since I had to go out of my way to grab a health pack earlier, I'm going to ignore the health pack that's here, because if I need a health pack for this boss fight, it's going to be during the fight itself, and it's going to be in a way that I won't be able to deal damage during the time that I'll need it anyway. So, I'll just ignore that one. Need to get the crowbar now. There is a small skip of that. Basically just skips the maze section where you get chased by the one-shot enemy. Which is good because I've legitimately gotten lost in that maze several times.
I've been racking my brain, trying to figure out why this city feels familiar. I think we may have come here when I was a kid. My whole family. Probably one of the last times we ever did something all together.
just gonna come up to this little lip here. There we go. And you can just run across like that. Unfortunately, you cannot do the same thing on the other side, so we do actually have to break the boards open to get back, but it's a pretty decent time save. I love that the board's just ragdoll. And now for our first boss. Let's see how it goes. Oh, screw you. Okay, well, I did hit you once. Oh, come on. Perfect. Only went up once. And I have the health kit that I wanted. I was really afraid that it would run up the building when I went to reload. So I'm glad it decided to hang out a little bit. I want to say technically you can get through without the spider climbing the building at all, but it seems like it's gonna be really hard to do. And then first thing you do in the woods is retreat. Because that door just loops. And you can't actually do anything to start baiting the artificial heart until you've seen it. So this ends up being so much faster because you just get to go right to the heart and then you're able to do everything else. It's a bit of a weird order. And then I'm gonna trying to not trigger the statue. Perfect.
All this beauty, fed by decay. I can never look at it the same again.
Rather than going through the maze, I go this way because it's actually faster than going through the maze. It's safer because you don't have to deal with the wolves, and I can just pick up the needle that I'm gonna need. It just works out so much better doing it this way.
I remember coming to
Sorry.
this lookout on a field trip to learn about the star.
Still kind of getting over a little bit of
At first, the vastness of it
bronchitis
all was
slash pneumonia.
scary. But as I got older, it became reassuring.
Nope, don't want anything to do with you. And this is the part that I wanted to turn off the auto run for. I want to see if I can make enough of a gap, squeeze between these two. Negative. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of dodging like that. I would really love to be able to dodge you at some points. It'd be really great. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to go in here and use that. If I have the health pack, I'm gonna go ahead and risk the backtrack. Rather than going all the way around like I otherwise would. Nope. Thank you for missing. Very appreciated. We're gonna take the boat. Good. Got another small puzzle here. Don't get stuck in the door, for Christ's sake. Nope. I love how you can solve that one either by just listening to the music playing in the game or by looking at the clue on the paper. Okay, now this cave can be scary. Please don't trigger. Thank you. Don't want to fight you. And then here, I just want to make sure that I'm as far away from the things as I possibly can be so that I don't trigger that statue. Otherwise, you get blocked in, and that's not fun or fast. I should honestly probably turn auto run back on. And now that I know that you can't squeeze into that space even with auto run off, there's really no reason to ever have auto run off. Good. Love that. Wait, what am I doing? That's not the way I wanted to go. yes, that statue can trigger on you while you're on that walkway and completely trap you on the walkway. Learn from experience. You know what? I think just because I can, I'm going to actually place the cigarettes this playthrough, this run. It'll lose me a little bit of time, but it's not terrible. Especially being right here. Let's see, let me go ahead and grab this little bit of health for safety. And then I can go ahead and trade lighter for the cigarettes. Reload, because we're going into a fight. You do still go that way sometimes. That's so weird. Why didn't you do that last time? That sucked. That was a terrible fight. Still save time, though. That fight can go way better. Yeah, we'll hear. And then I should definitely save a lot of time on this one. I did a whole accidental misroute on my, like, test run.
The chiming that's been haunting me. It's from here. What is this place meant to be? Is that clock counting down? Regardless of what it means, I need to face it. It's time.
Alright, let's go.
That gap is too far to jump, and the ledge looks dangerous. But I'll need to find a way across to get that emblem.
I love that. Didn't even light up one of the squares. Ooh, 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 ooh. Scary, scary, scary.
There are a million reasons to hate hospitals, and exactly one reason.
Alright, first one done.
Well, that was disconcerting. I'm back where I started. I think.
And we'll head to the 3rd floor. We'll start on the left. And I accidentally hit 1. So that's really easy to do. I'm doing it in this order because this will force me to go down to the 1st floor to get out. And I have the Gamma Crest, which is for the door on the 1st floor, so this takes us right by it. Good. You missed. This bit can get rough depending on how aggressive the dolls are and how much they bunch up. Because they can just grapple you from behind, hold you in place while the others beat you. Thanks for moving out of the way. That was actually really nice of you. I think this one's hitbox is preventing the other one from reaching me, which is very nice, actually. Big fan. Oop. God, y'all are scary. Nope. Oh wow, you just straight up ignored me. That's really great for me. Thank you. We'll do second floor next. These last two, the order doesn't really matter. You could do these either way.
Figures I would end up here eventually. I hated
This part, I just like to stay away from the pool because when the lickers jump, they can actually push you, and I've been pushed into a pit before and died that way. And I would rather not find out what happens if you get pushed in the pool, because I doubt it's death. I feel like if that happened, I would probably just be soft-locked. Don't care what my answers are for this. Are you a bad person if? Yes. Next question. Are you a bad person if? Yes. Thank you. Next question. Are you a bad person? Yes. Next question. Two more. You are a bad person. It's not a question, but yes. Did I do first floor again? I sure did. Let's see if I can actually remember the solution this time. Well, dread. Desire, deprive? Yes.
Another gallery. I feel so conflicted about artists whose work is enduring.
Good dodge. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I have not actually ever gone into the 7th inventory slot, so I can probably cut the inventory bag. Okay, let's go put up these cigarettes. It's not there. Where are they? Okay, 10 is earth. Cloud is 5. Water is 6. Wood up is 7. Ship is 3. Ship is 3. It's 4. There we go. Still do better on that one.
must be the end of all of this. These are my thoughts from the time I was able to form my first words. Half of this doesn't make any sense. My childish thoughts are all jumbled and mostly nonsense. I can tell when I started to grow up. I was so sad, frustrated, scared. I felt like the world betrayed me. Looking further in, holy shit, the words are appearing as I think. 1, 2.
Alright, big guy, bring it down. still could have been a lot better, but I'll take that. We're not spoiling endings here. Sorry. What'd we get? $48.21 IGT. Wow. Good game, fun run. Still B. It's gotta be because of the number of photographs I take. I guess the burst mod must tank your rating. Oh well.